welcome back. So today we don't have ChatGPT. ChatGPT is not working as expected. So we're going to have a different stream that we are going to be taking on. So yeah. So basically today what we want to do is to get rid of choppiness, because I am fed up with the choppiness stuff. So I want to do this rather manually. So I want to know how many choppiness do each one of the symbols have, and that way I can just decide which ones are the good ones and which ones are the bad ones. So yeah. So the idea for today is to design an auxiliary script that that computes choppiness for each one of the symbols, then ask the final user if he is right with the choppiness, if then ask the final user if the symbol is choppy or not, and later on we have a nice CSV which we can work on to see what has happened, to see what has been decided, what has been chosen. Okay, so first of all, let's take a look. What the hell? So first of all, what is choppiness? How do we, first of all, how do we get all of the symbols? Some ideas. How do we get all of the symbols? How do we get a symbol choppiness? I wonder if I could use Gmail in order to do this stuff. Gemini. So how do we get all the symbols? How do we do a symbol choppiness? How do we compute a symbol choppiness? What else do we have here? How do we get all the symbols? How do we compute symptoms? How do we store the replies? And how do we generate CFG in order to output the replies? So we have this La Liga thing. So it's some football matches. So La Liga football blocks internet Spain. So look at that. My game server is blocked in Spain wherever there's a football match. And there's another La Liga blocks in the internet. So look at that. There's this nice. Is there football right now? Yes. So there's some some webs which are not going to work properly. That's why if I go to ChatGPT and try to load some of the conversations, they are not loaded. So you click on projects where I should have some projects and they are not loaded. Why? Because La Liga. So yes, I could use a VPN, but we don't want to do that, isn't it? So okay, so now it seems like some of the conversations are working again. But I'm going to turn on Gemini and see what we can do with that, because I'm not sure. Gemini, Google Gemini. Okay, how I'm supposed to be doing this thing. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Okay, so it's maybe this one here. How much is it going to work? I don't know. Can we get this thing into English or something? Should I change my... Okay, let's skip this in English. So, so the question is, how much of my code can I upload into here? So let's ask Gemini. So like, can I upload a RGZ of onto Gemini and it will read the different files? Is this possible? Why have I asked this to be pro? Examining file of blob support. Okay. Maybe I should try to make the turbo and see what's going on with all of this. Okay, so in any case, what I would like to do is something like this. So we can have a you know, trailing stop gunfire. So this is the turbo thing. So something like 2055. And we put everything in here, isn't it? So now if we take a look at the file that I have created to here, you can see everything here, but you don't have... I didn't want to have... Yeah, that's not what I wanted to be having here. I don't want the .git directory. I just want everything in here, so maybe I have to just do this thing like this. So now I only have these files. So Google Gemini. The short answer is no. You cannot. Oh, look at that. .zip. Why? Okay, a single zip should generally contain no more than 10 files, and then the type should be less than 100. So if you have Gemini Advanced with Python, you might be able to write. Okay, so how many files do we have inside of this? I don't know. Find type F. Damn it. Like. Exclude dot hit. I'm not sure how to do this. It's like exclude dot hit. There. In any case, we can. I mean, we can just, you know, railing, stop gunfire, or whatever. We can zip -r what we have here into the trailing stop something dot zip and see what do we have in here. Okay, hopefully this is less than 10 files. Maybe 10 files is not a hard requirement. So Google Gemini. So can we open a new conversation? Yes, we can, and apparently we have lost the old one. Okay. Should I? Okay, so can I get back to there? Maybe I get the conversations like they happen in. So okay, yeah. So in GitHub directory now we should have a .zip. So hopefully this is trailing. What's the fucking name? This trailing stop Gunfire. Set of scripts. Please understand. So the main script. These scripts should work by first running APA daemon.py in a buffer, and then later on main.py in another buffer while the first one works. Please study the set of scripts, make a minimal summary of what they do, and tell me that you are ready to work on improving those with my orders. Let's see what happens. This is, I mean, this is the okay, look at that, too many files to process. 6 files, 10 files. So this is what they were telling me before. So maximum is 10 files. So it's not like there are too many files, but at the same time. Okay, so oh my god, I hate all of this. Generate a bash script that can generate as many zip files as needed that have less or equal, that have 10 or less files per zip. Generate the files with contiguous numbers and hardcode. It's prefix based on the current date, hour, and minute and seconds. Contiguous is not refining functionality. So this seems like slower than you know. This is slower than ChatGPT, but at the same time, I'm using the Pro response, so it might. I may need. No. Yeah, look at that. Timestamp, so the prefix is this one to those files. Total files. What the hell is this piece of shit? Okay, let me see. Zip name. Yeah, but what the hell is this doing? Zip name current batch. Current batch is file name. Add file. No. Okay, so I want the script to be working with actual files from the current directory. The output zip file should be output will be generated in the parent directory. Found recursively. I mean, doesn't seem so smart as ChatGPT, but maybe. Okay, so once you provide, it's like mixing the original question regarding this, that, like bash script, recursive multi-zip generator, total files, map file. What the hell is map file? I haven't. Okay, so map file minus T all files. We have the whatever name times map prefix. Yeah, it seems like this is what we actually want to have. So the question is, are we going to find hidden files? Okay, so let's take a look at this file, which zip batches.sh. So basically, I want zip batches.sh, set paste. I paste everything into here. So I give some permissions, and then I can go into trailings, Gunfire, run the zip batches thing, and that's it. What the hell is this piece of shit? Batch num plus plus file count plus plus. So it processes files in batches of 10, but oh, maybe I'm getting the yeah. So what's the minimal change in the zip batches script so that it does not include hidden files? To exclude by adding this thing. Yeah, so basically is this mat file thing, which wait the moment. Let me see if I can yeah, something like this should be fine, I guess. So now let me find out if so we have zip batches. Where's the map file? So the map file is here, and hopefully I'm copy and pasting what it's supposed to be doing here. look at that. Now we have 10, 10, and 7 files here. That's what we want to be doing. So hopefully this is good enough for our Google Gemini thing. So let me... Why do I have... Okay, so let me copy this thing. Let's open a new conversation. And let's add some files which we have generated here. Now hopefully I can... so this is this original zip thing, which I no longer want to be having here. So we have these ones here. Hopefully we can select 3 of them. Hopefully that's good enough. So this is one set of scripts. Okay, and yeah, I want Pro. I don't care. Let's try with Pro. That it's not actually Pro. My question is, yeah, this one goes faster. So I have studied the trading stop Gunfire code base. The system is a sophisticated automatic trading boat designed for BTSE futures marketed, but whatever. So look at that. Have I? Please study set. Make a minimal summary of what they do. Okay, yeah, it's pretty minimal. I thought it was going to go in further length. Okay, so it says minimal summary of system components. The system is split into 2 primary layers to ensure stability and handle API rate limits effectively. Infrastructure and data layer, API daemon.py. API daemon acts as a centralized middleware. It manages all communication with the BTSE exchange. Throttling and locking. Uses socket bucket locking mechanism daemon.lock.py to prevent multiple threads or processes from hitting API rate limits. Caching. Implements an intelligence cache. For market data, OHLCB price increments to reduce redundant network requests. Trading logic layer. Symbol selection. Scans the market for high volume symbols and filters them based on volatility and trend scores. Strategy execution. Trend strategy. It defines impulse moves and enters on Fibonacci pullbacks, which is this one here, and optionally traces others near support resistance sideways markets. Position management. Tracks active trades using an SQLite database, whatever, and manages dynamic trade stops or TPLS adjustments, whatever. Operational workflow. Run simple setup to configure sub-account settings, isolated 1x leverage. The backend, you run the backend API daemon to handle data flow and locking, and you have the front end where you run main.py to begin the scanning and trading cycle. So this simple setup.py has already been integrated to main.py. I am now familiar with the architecture, the database schemes, mathematical logic behind the trend scoring, ATR volatility filters. I'm ready to work on improvement scripts. Please provide your first order. So each time, okay. So what's this is tomorrow. I see. So maybe it's because I have put a lot of files into here. And yeah, trading code. The question is, okay, look at that. Now I have these conversations. Do we have, what the hell is this? What the hell is a gem? Okay, so I guess these are GPTs, but for Gemini. Trading boat goes reviews. Can I rename this? Trailing stop gunfire. Gunfire. I mean, let's just say V1. This is the first conversation that we have regarding this. Okay, so now I can ask what I'm used to. Can I branch this thing? Can't I branch this? Oh my god. So I should copy all the conversation and branch it in another file, or I don't know. Okay, so design an auxiliary script that computes choppiness for each of the symbols, then ask the final user if a symbol is choppy or not. Later on we have an ICSV which can get generated. This should be integrated with the rest of the system, similar to how it's mine.bai integrated. I wonder if this is going to do anything. Okay, wait a minute please. Okay, so now we are in fast mode of Gemini. So we will see how, if this is good or not. So let me see. To create a snippet integrate seamlessly with existing architecture, we will beat choppiness annotator. These scripts leverage IPA daemon for data fetching, BS change.btsc follows blah 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 blah. This script okay. Look back 14 CVH name choppiness initialize fetch symbols using your existing volume logic. Yeah, I mean we want to be using all of them with open timestamp symbol choppiness user label. Okay, so user throttle catch demo calls, user interaction, yes, no, skip. If label, yes, no, we save, otherwise we skip. Ensure API daemon is running as the script uses. Okay. I mean, I don't think why this should not be working on the first place. So let me see. Where the hell are you? Yeah. So we should be copying this thing here. So I'm sorry, I have to end the stream now that it was getting interesting, because I'm using Gemini fast, because the quick one has ended here. And it's interesting, I cannot fork conversations like I did with ChatGPT, and this is because of La Liga. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. Bye. Wait a moment, where the hell is this? Bye.